Okay, what's the final verdict?
Yeah. So perhaps
Now you know which guitar belongs to who.
Yeah.
So I have the Hype Elite, and I have only played like not even 1 hour on it. Brand new guitar. Then Relvi has 6 months of experience on his Ormsby. What is it?
Hype GTI.
Hype GTI, and then we have Nico, who has experience with the same guitar but previous run 5, right?
Yeah, I got run 5 before. This is run 16.
Yeah.
As I said,
So
a couple of differences.
so he's home. So
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 strings. Perhaps we can. I was going to ask, give it a rating out of 10, maybe, and to summarize it, and maybe for whom.
for what market?
Yeah, like for example, is it like a beginner kind of guy
okay.
guitar? Is it an intermediate? Or is this more suited for a shredder, like you said, or like
Okay.
somebody who
Makes sense.
give it like that?
Okay, so for this Hype GT Elite, I would immediately say that it's not for somebody who has just started playing guitar because of the fan frets, and you have to understand maybe more than intermediate, as you have a different kind of neck. It's an open pore, so you feel the wood. Maybe in the beginning, stick to a regular guitar if you're a beginner, which has the maple neck, and you swap pickups, you understand how a guitar works,
So-
and later on jump on this one. And also, there are no fret inlays. You might get lost like Relvi does all the time. So those
maybe,
are a couple
maybe
of
it's not a
things.
problem for you, but So for what kind of guitar player level would you recommend this, for example?
First of all, am I intermediate myself?
What would you say?
Yeah.
Definitely intermediate. You're definitely not a beginner. You're definitely not advanced.
Yeah. So for somebody like me, also I have a huge affection towards instruments. That's why it's like you don't drive a Ferrari like a Ferrari on a track, but you have a Ferrari, so you just go out,
Yeah.
and you drive like a regular man.
All right.
Yeah. But another thing,
Chill out.
I'm the only one who puts out more music than these two, even though they are much better than me.
I mean,
What do you have to say to that?
and I'm working on recording my. It's the thing is I don't have the equipment at home. That's all. Yeah.
Excuses.
Yeah, I know.
I won't even look for excuses because. Yeah.
I tried recording like there's a song that's coming up for me like on my channel. I've been trying to record it, but there's a pretty big section with acoustic guitar, steel string, but I just don't have the proper mic to record it. So
One more thing, you need to be a metal guy to get an Ormsby, because they have other models which are for a traditional guitar player, but these Hype GT series don't get them if you're just going to play cleans.
So rate it out of 10. Rate your guitar out of 10.
Man, I would actually give it a 10 because it stands very close to Markline.
Okay,
Like
nothing
really close.
This
No.
practically perfect.
Practically perfect, yeah.
Okay.
And it also comes in a white hard case.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
How much you get it for?
1,500 around there. You pay
It was on
tax.
sale, though. It was
yeah,
on
yeah,
sale.
yeah. It was on sale.
All right. Mine. Well, I would say. Well, I guess.
Only issue is this fucker.
Yeah.
Low volume.
Well, once again, I'm not really a guitar nerd, so I don't really have much to say. But I would say, if you have started with a beginner guitar and you're looking, you've progressed quite a lot, like in terms of your technique and everything. You're looking to upgrade your gear. I think this is definitely a great choice because it's modern.
Why don't get Ibanez in the same price range?
They don't have guitar tit.
Balut.
Balut. But also, Ibanez,
No. Why not Jackson? Why not? That's the question for me. Because, like, for me, why I would actually suggest people getting this one, because, as I said, like,
so many features.
No. I mean, here,
The
glow in the
dark?
dark lumen lays. Then you have
Stainless steel
stainless
frets.
steel frets, right?
Yeah. And almost the same hardware as
locking
other
tuners.
guitars. Yeah.
The pickups are quite nice.
Pickups are same throughout all guitars.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they're the same ones that come also in the more expensive
Yeah,
models.
for the same price, let's say.
And they're definitely better than the stock Ibanez pickups, in my opinion.
So basically, for the same price, you're getting
So much more.
Yeah, you're getting a better quality guitar, so to speak, with its Ormsby compared to, for example,
the
this
neck
size.
feels for me like a Jackson neck.
Mm.
So, but you don't get such a Jackson at this price point. It's like this is the sell point for me.
Yeah.
Schecter is probably different.
Mm.
Like, or actually, this is also quite similar to Schecter.
Schecter weighs more and has much chunkier neck, because before this I had Schecter C1.
Maybe slightly chunkier, not much.
I was
Extremely heavy. Like this is nothing compared to Schecter. Schecter is like Gibson of
Wait.
what is it called?
I was hoping that
it's
this,
okay. It's not so easy.
I was hoping that this section could be like half a minute per person, because it's a conclusion. But I guess
We can cut it.
Yeah, that's sort of fine. But yeah, like I said, I would suggest this for people who are upgrading from a beginner to an intermediate. I would maybe say this is maybe even like high intermediate kind of guitar.
Because 7-string as well.
Yeah, I mean, whether you get a 16 or 7-string, if you get a 7-string, this is also perfectly fine. Yeah, I would rate it a good 8 out of 10.
What about you, Nico?
Well, I didn't get the glow in the dark lumen lace. I'm really disappointed.
Aww.
No.
In the
It's a
previous
nice
one,
guitar,
do you have?
I don't know. I would say this is the guitar I really like visually. You know, it's a beautiful design. The neck got slimmer. It's very comfortable to access. I like the sound, like the pickups. Even as I said, I probably will exchange them just for the visuals.
But you
bare
won't
knuckles.
suggest to change them, right? They do pretty fantastic job.
They're fine. Like you can definitely use them. It's not like they're somehow inferior.
Do you?
And well, I would give it like, I don't know, also an 8. You can always wish for more, you know.
Man, there's a
8.5.
shark in there.
8.5. Okay.
Here's a question for you though, just before you finish your
These guys
review.
don't know their guitar.
No. Why I give 8.5.
Because you're a
Like
greedy
if I
bastard.
do all the things on it that I want to do, it's definitely gonna be a 10 or at least 9.5. I don't know, because it's a bit heavier than I expected. It still has like weight to it, but I mean it's an 8-string. I would, as I said, like the volume knob I would put in the back, and I would probably exchange what is now a volume knob for the
Split coil.
for the split coil switch.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
It's
would
just
do
more
exactly
comfortable.
same things, but I said like the way I got the guitar, it is perfect. The modification, I don't mind the modification, because if I want, I'll definitely do them. But the way you got it, like I cannot find any flaw.
It would have been nice to have like those glow in the dark inlays. I mean, never needed them. It's just, I guess, something like
Plus
Cool
point.
to have, yeah.
cool to have, just to say like, oh my god, look at this, they're fucking glowing. Like you can see they're glowing. But
Well, mine is actually.
that's why I'm saying 8.5.
Oh, there we go.
First, there we go.
That has to happen.
That
So
was the first.
man,
And,
congratulations.
All right, here's another question. So your guitar is a semi-hollow body, and semi-hollow bodies might be a turn-off for some people, some metal musicians. What are your comments on that?
True. So I was worrying that the semi-hollow is kind of more resonant. I mean, some people exactly that's the reason why they would get, but the more resonant body would probably produce also more like not noise, but a tone which is muddier. You know, not so much clear. But I didn't actually recognize it. So when I was playing, there is not much difference. Like for me, it's pure visuals, and what I control through the tone, I control through my pedal board. I can use the boost. I can use the EQ. Of course, there will be like some post production, like in the mix, and those things matter more than the body itself. It's just a very nice thing, and to be honest, it's already quite heavy. It's nice to have. It's actually
Some free space.
Exactly, some more
Some
weight
less weight
removed
less
from the
mass.
guitar. So, but
All
why
about-
should be a turn on? Like I didn't. For me, sonically, like just playing, I didn't realize there was any like funny resonance or whatever. In this kind of style of guitar.
All right.
So,
Amazing.
yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So with that, we conclude all the video about Ormsby. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye. Ormsby RG, huh? You little dick.